Welcome everyone, Johnny Keck over at AMP Futures, and thank you for tuning in. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and show you how to use the trade ticket within CQG Mobile. CQG Mobile is a free web-based trading platform that's available at AMP Futures for free. We've already covered a couple segments of this particular platform in terms of showing you how to use different functions. So in this video, we're going to show you how to use the trade ticket approach, which is a very straightforward method in terms of executing trades. So you can see right here, there's a secondary tab at the top here. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the trade ticket looks like. Now, if for any reason, if you don't have the trade ticket already created and populated within your CQG mobile workspace, let me go ahead and show you how to add that real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and add a widget. I'm going to scroll down and look at the trade column here, and we've already covered the hybrid order ticket, so the other option would be the trade ticket, as you can see right here. All right, when I create the trade ticket, let's just go ahead and create it for the mini S&P. And we're going to go and click OK, and that's pretty much what the trade ticket looks like. Now, it's a much larger screen because the way that I've implemented it into this particular widget screen, it's a much bigger region, so that's why that's why you see it's a lot bigger. So now I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, and let's just go back to the original one that we were working on. But I just wanted to give you a quick demonstration on how to add that within the platform if you don't already have the trade ticket already applied. Now, as I mentioned before, the hybrid order ticket, this is what the window looks like here. So this is probably one of the more popular, common way in terms of executing trades within CQG Mobile. However, if you're more simple, you want to take a more simplified approach, you don't necessarily need access to the depth market, then you can go ahead and use the trade ticket approach. So it's very easy. What you're going to do is either you're going to buy, you can see the color code is blue for buys, and you can see the color code is red for sells. And then to the right here, you can see that you can implement the different contracts. So for example, if you want to add a different symbol, just simply type in the symbol that you want to add. So for example, mini NASDAQ ENQU6. And I'm going to click OK, and now you can see that the ticket has been changed to that particular symbol. All right, now you can see here also it gives you the ability to go ahead and change the amount of contracts you wish to buy or sell. So you can either use the up and down arrows or simply type in the value, whichever is easier for you. Let me just switch back real quick to the ES contract. All right, and this right here is the current ask price. So if you notice this little pause button here, what that does, if you have it currently, it's actually enabled at this moment. If I hit the pause button, what that will do is it will not follow the last trade price. So as the market begins to move, you'll see this price begin to move around. However, if you activate it, it will follow the last price. So therefore, as you can see right there, it just changed to 2079. So that's a new function that they just created and added not too long ago. Before, this used to be a static price. You had to change the price manually in order for you to change outside of what the bid or offer was. Now, if you have this button here, you can click it and activate it so it will follow the last trade price. All right, so it's up to you if you want that function to simply hit that button if you want to activate or turn it on or off. And then right here pretty much is just basically allowing you to change the price, whether you want to go down or up in price, or you can actually just type in the price in the window itself. So whichever is easier for you. I always find it for myself it's easier using the up and down arrows, but everybody has their preference. The main thing is understanding how to change the price. And then you have here the different order types. So you have a limit. If I go ahead and select, for example, and I click on it, it changes the order type. So this is a market order. Of course, now you're not able to change the price because when you execute a market order, there's no specific price that you're looking to execute at. You're just looking to execute at the market price, whatever that may be. So and then if you change it again, that's a stop limit and also stop price. And then therefore, you have the ability to enter in the price or change it. So basically, you're just going to left click on this button to change the order type, whether it's a limit order, whether it's a market order, whether it's a stop limit or a stop. Same concept goes here for the time in force. If you're looking to change that from a day order to a good till cancel or good till date, you're just going to simply left click on that button to change that. And of course, when you have a regular day order, you're not going to have the ability to change the date because the order will be canceled by the end of the day if the order is not filled. So for example, if I change this to good till date, now you have the ability to hit the drop down menu and specifically change the calendar date when you want that order to be canceled. For now, I'm just going to leave that on day. And then you have these big buttons here at the bottom. So there's buttons here, the top three that you see. This is when you're going to be hitting the bid or the offer. So you can see the bid right now is 2078.75, offered at 2079. If you notice right now it says sell one, sell one. So watch what happens when I change the quantity to 2. Now you can see that changes to 2 as well. And the value to the right of it, as you see, it's interchanging. That means there's 94 contracts offered on the bid. So that's bid size and that's offer size. So those numbers will change depending on what the size is on either the bid or the offer. And then you see this button here is pretty much your market hotkey. So let me just change this back to a value of 1. And now you can see this giant button here. This button will adjust depending on what you're doing here. So for example, if I hit 2, you can see that quantity changes to 2. Or if I change the price here, you can see that price is changing. If I change the order type, you can see this order type is changed as well. So the giant button will change depending on what you're doing here, whether you're changing the quantity, the price, the order type, or time and force. All right, and then of course, if you just hit this button, it kind of reverts everything back to a default state, which is basically reset. And that's pretty much how you use the trade ticket. So now the next step is, let's go back to the buy side. So I'm going to just go ahead and place a basic example. I want to place a buy limit, let's say below the market price. So I'm going to go ahead and just place that 77 even. You can see this button has adjusted. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit the buy button. Here's my confirmation, place order. And now you can see the order is now working in the working order section. So that's pretty much how the trade ticket works. I'm going to cancel out the order. And now the order is canceled. And let's show you another example. So I'm going to place a sell order this time. So this time we'll place a sell stop. So I'm going to go ahead and place a sell stop below the current market price. Let's do 75 even. You can see this button adjust based on what I have done here. Let's just change the quantity to 2 so you can see that. Hit the big button, place the order, and now the order is working to sell to at 20.75 on the stop. All right, I'm going to cancel the order out. Now the one I don't want to say disadvantage, but the one restriction is when you're using the trade ticket to execute trades, you're not going to be able to modify the orders directly off the trade ticket. Mainly, you're going to be able to amend your orders directly from the working orders widget, which I'll cover in a different segment in terms of managing different widgets within CQG Mobile. But that's one of the restrictions that you're going to have when using the trade ticket, is you're not going to be able to click right on the DOM, as I demonstrated on the hybrid order ticket. If you want to cancel or modify orders, you can do everything off just one ticket or one window or one widget, you'd say. In this case, if you see here, I placed the order. Now I have to go here on the working order section to make any modifications and make my changes accordingly. Other than that, this is a short demonstration of the trade ticket. Again, very easy, a very simplified approach. You know what? I actually just realized something. So this is actually my mistake. This is a new function that was created. So let me go ahead and cancel this. I want to take a step back and rephrase and recorrect myself in terms of the statement that I've made where you're not able to make modifications directly off the trade ticket. So that is actually an incorrect statement. You can now. So it looks like the changes have been made to this recent trade ticket approach. So let me place an order real quick. All right, so now we're looking to buy 2 at 20.75, and this is new. I can see this here. On the top right corner of the trade ticket, you can actually see a drop-down menu with a numerical value letting me know that I have 2 working orders on the buy side. So if I click that drop-down menu, now I have the ability to access a modification ticket right there, and now I can go and bring you right to the modification ticket, and I can make my changes accordingly. So if I change that to a value of 1, I can change this price to any price that I want to change it to, hit modify order, click OK, and now the order has been changed. So that is now something that I've noticed that has been changed. And I always mention that CQG is very proactive in improving the product, so that's one of the things that they've added. I know that that wasn't there maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago, so that's pretty cool that they give you the ability now to modify the order directly off the trade ticket. So I take that back again. There is no restriction when it comes to that, so you have the ability to make your modifications directly off the trade ticket after you've already applied a working order. But other than that, this is a quick demonstration of how to use the trade ticket. Again, if you don't have the trade ticket enabled within your workspace, be sure to add a widget, and then you're going to go down to the trade menu tab here and select the trade, and then you're just going to simply type in the symbol that you would like to apply. So EU6, for example, which is the euro currency. Click OK, and now you have yourself the trade ticket created. If you have any questions about this, please contact our 24-hour support team. We're available around the clock at 312-893-6400, extension 1. Gets you transferred directly to our help desk. Otherwise, definitely stay posted and tuned up to date on our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/AMP Futures. Again, that's www.youtube.com/AMP Futures. Thank you guys for listening in, and we'll see you next time. Happy trading.